those are definitely contrary, and those are things that we have to work on. But the scriptures clearly tell us, um, if you start working the vineyard at 10 o'clock, and somebody been in that vineyard all day, everybody gonna get the same pay. So we all gonna get the same reward. And but yet we come at each other as if we gonna get something different. Everybody running to the same dirt, you know. So whether we have millions or billions, or whether you have $10 or $20, everybody gonna get put in that ground, and it does not matter how much you had it. What matters is how you lived your life and how you have treated others. So this silent competition that most people engage in, is even when you're trying to live your life, it makes you kind of want to back up and not share. Like half the things that we do with our life, my wife and I, we don't even share it. You know, like some stuff we just keep to ourselves, and we just do because of, I don't want to provoke any type of jealousy or anger, because somebody may look at my life and be like, this is the life. And I be looking like, bruh, you have no idea. If you knew what it took for me to get wherever it is that I am or went to, I guarantee you it's a story behind it all. It's some type of struggle, And even during these times that we're dealing with right now, we're dealing with some dark times where it seems as if darkness is prevailing, and it seems as if that the enemy will have his way, but that's not true, because Yahweh said, trust in me. He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. So,
you want to be mad at somebody. You mad at the Bible. Be mad
right.
at Scripture, not us.
Right. So we hide ourselves in God. We hide ourselves in Yah. And the only thing that we should boast in is that we are in Christ and that our names are in the Lamb's Book of Life. So it's not about, like certain things get birthed from pain. Certain, like this recent song that I just made, entitled "He Think He All That." Tamika and I put this together, but she don't really like doing songs about haters and stuff. She said you should just ignore them. Me, sometimes I want to address them because I want to try to reach them where they are. I want to try to reach their mentality to let them know, hey, there's no reason for you to be hating on me. You need to be hating on my maker if that's who you want to hate, because I have nothing to do with it. It's just, I just go with the flow. I go with where he tells me to go and what he tells me to do. I wear what he tells me to wear. I've tried not to like nice things. I really have. I remember when I first got saved, I gave away all my fancy clothes and started shopping at Fred's. And everybody talked about it. Yeah, they all talk about
it. It ain't nothing wrong with shopping at Fred's.
Right. No, if that's what you got to do, then do what you got to do. But I'm saying, I was talked about, put down, everybody was calling me crazy in the town and all kind of crazy stuff, So I'm looking like, it doesn't, in that point right there, it made me see, when I was dressing fancy, people still had something to say. So it doesn't matter what you do, people will always have something to say. So what you have to do is worry about, what does God say about me? What does Yahweh say about me? He says, I am blessed and highly favored. He says, you are above and not beneath. He said, greater is he that's in you than all that's in the world. So if you have the Spirit of the Most High God living inside of you,
yes,
why is it that you treat yourself like trash? Why would you not want to get up and get dressed? Why is it that you would not want a clean house? If you have the Spirit of the Most High God living in you, you're going to want to always present yourself as the best. Have you ever seen parents that come out and they be looking good and their children look like, what the hell? That I cannot stand. That, it irks me to no end. And I'm quite sure, you know, we are children of the Most High God, the creator of the universe. Why would you not want to display yourself as such?
Right. You know, we have to present ourselves not perfect, but present ourselves holy and righteous. Not holier than thou, but just think about it. You want to make sure that whatever you're doing is pleasing unto the Most High. You don't want to offend. You don't want to boast or brag. You don't want to do any of those things. You want to be meek and humble. Is everybody meek and humble? No. Does every situation requires you to be meek and humble? I'm not saying that either. But for the majority, for the most part of it, your personality, your character should be meek and humble. My character should be meek and humble. You know, I shouldn't be, none of us should be just boastful all the time just because you can be. No. You know, everything is done decently and in order. So that's why we want to make sure that we are understanding that the race that we're in is not about a competition. It's not about who got the best shoes, who got the best hair, who got the best lashes, who got the best dress, who got the best purse, you know, who got red bottoms, who got black bottoms, whatever, who got apple bottoms. It don't matter what bottoms you got. You know, as long as you got some clothes on your bottom, you be all right. So don't go out naked. No, but what I'm saying is that, you know, you don't want to, it's not healthy. Yes, it's not healthy to compete all the time. It's not healthy to compete with somebody because of what they're doing. Now, somebody may borrow your idea, or maybe they may look at you with
Admiration.
With admiration. Oh wow, look at him or look at her, and they may mimic some of what you do. They may borrow some of your style. They may borrow some of your swag. They may borrow some of your the way that they think, or the way they think your character is. Consider that a compliment. If somebody see theirs before they see yours, consider that a compliment. Rather, if they say, hey, I got this from Tamika, or I got this from Speedy, or I got this from you, or whoever. Rather, if they verbally say it out their mouth ever in life, so what? You know, the Most High know, they know. Consider it a compliment.
Yeah, I've even like some people I've led to Christ, and they literally forgot that it was me that led them to Christ, and I'm looking like, wow. Wow, how could you literally forget that? The person who introduced you to the Most High God that set you on your way.
And it happens.
It does. And then I've had people, you know, start podcasts after they heard me, but you know, they won't even engage with it. And I'm looking like, wow, you know, it's all good.
But again, it's okay.
But it's not always okay, dear, because as a man, as a human man, that can be disheartening. That can be very frustrating at times. This is the human side of me. Yeah, I'm going to go pray about it. Yeah, I'm going to get on my knees and talk to Yahweh about it. Yeah, I'm going to express my feelings and emotions to him. But as a man, sometimes it hurts. Sometimes it's like, wow.
As a woman, it hurts. I mean, I get it. Don't get me wrong. It don't just happen to women. It's happened to me. You know, ideas that I've had to help other people in their endeavor. And instead of giving, you know, credit where credit is due, they take it and run with it. And I'm like, wow.
Wow, I gave you this whole idea.
I gave you this whole idea, this whole backdrop for your whole everything to make it pop, to make it just be out there like boom. And you ran with it and didn't say boo, nothing. But you know what? I had to be a big girl about it. I'm like, okay, you know what? Yeah, I'm hurt. I'm a little like, wow, really? You gonna do this? And then after a while, I say, you know what? Maybe that's what that person needs. And maybe that wasn't meant for me. Maybe God has something better for me. Not only that, it was another idea that I shared that was stolen from me. Literally, I mean, I'm telling you this in confidence, and then you take it and run with it your own. I'm like, okay.
Like, wow.
But you know what? Again, because they had, at that time, they had the platform, they had the resources, they had the backing to where they can just go do whatever they want to do and didn't have to worry about finances or whatever the case may be. They did that. So, you know what? I'm like, you know what? I am still going to pray for that person, those persons, because apparently they needed it more than me.
Yep. Ain't gave you no props, nothing.
I don't even want it now.
Not $20, not $30,
But
not nothing.
but you know what? I can say this. The Most High he has not left me. He has not forsaken me. He has not only given me the things that I need, he's also given me some of the desires of my heart.
Well, amen.
And I say that because I don't want to be envious or be angry at those persons who've taken from me. They know they stole from
That's
me.
that's what I was gonna get to there next.
Go ahead.
About thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's anything. I don't care what your neighbor has. Don't covet it, because the Most High will get you your own. And if people talking about you, do what David did. This one man came out, one of Saul's children or descendants came out and was cursing David, and the people was like, well, David, let's get him. His man was like, his soldiers was like, why should we let this dog talk to you like this? He said it should be, I'm paraphrasing that he said that his cursing should work out for my good, because God is allowing it. So
Yes.
I'm gonna look that scripture up. Can you find that for me?
What is it?
Let me look it up. I'll look it up. You go ahead and talk with your peoples, and I'll look it up.
But-
Our peoples.
But it's all about doing things in good taste and doing things with the right intent, And sometimes, and I've seen this, somebody may think that they've come up with the idea all by themselves, like it's a wheel. Okay, we already got the wheel. Ain't no need to go out and reinvent the wheel, right? You just want to run with what's already there. You may want to build upon it, but you can't go out there and say, look, I invented this wheel. No, you didn't. Wheels have been around forever.
Okay, I found it, y'all.
Right? So
Yeah.
wheels have been around forever. So for someone to come up and say, I created the wheel, I'm going to tell them, you're a liar.
You funny.
Because the wheel been out there, but you maybe have, like I said, maybe you put some rubber around the wheel to make it a little bit more sustainable. Maybe you put some steel for your core of the wheel and some rubber around. Okay, so now you got a car tire wheel, but it's still the wheel. The wheel was here a long time ago, so you can't say
Right.
you created the wheel. You just made it a little bit more. You added your flair to it, right? Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead with the script.
Nah, keep going. I ain't got to a check.
Oh, I
'Cause
thought
I
you
like
did.
that. I like that. I was
No,
like,
because-
Tamika, it's funny.
I'm not trying to, step on nobody's toes, but this is even for me as well. I may come up and say, ooh, look at this. I came up with a hairstyle. I think I'm going to call these dreadlocks. Child, you can't claim that. That stuff been out forever. So I'm just saying, maybe I took my dreads and styled them differently, right? Be honest with yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Be honest with yourself, brothers and sisters. We should want to give honor where honor is due, whatever the situation is, right? We don't want to falsely take credit. We want to give credit where credit is due, okay? I didn't learn how to ride my bike by just going outside and saying, I got this. No, somebody helped me. I don't know who it was, but I remember somebody helped me. Maybe my dad, maybe my mama, maybe my sister. I don't know. But the point is I can't say, I created this. No, you didn't. So, I'm just saying this to say, stay in your lane and run your race at your own pace. And guess what? I promise you, as you're running your race, you know what? When I say at your own pace, like I think I shared this with us before about running a race or about doing anything. You have to prepare for that. So it's going to require us to, you may have to work out a little bit. You have to pick up a few dumbbells and work out and, get a little strength, walk a little bit, maybe run a little bit. You may even have to, practice some breathing exercises to get your breath in control. You may have to read some books to get you mentally ready for this race, right? Because it's going to be a lot of people out there. If you look outside your window, you look outside when you're anywhere at the grocery store, at the home, and if you're anywhere, you look around, you're going to see people. So just know that you are not in this race alone, but you're not in competition with everybody that you see.
Right, because your race is your race. This is an individual run that you have with the Most High. You have your own lane. Your lane can look exactly like the lane next to yours, but it's not your lane. Your lane is set for this